You're tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD Bowman's Yard Decor. This is the third week of the Milorganite Bermuda Southern Lawn with heavy clay. Just give you a little brief. You can see I got a lot of runners starting to activate back here in the back. Normally around May is when this Bermuda grass starts to spread, but I got a lot of runners starting to activate back here in my backyard. Now, like I said, half of it is where I planted last season, starting to spread, and that's the actual sod that was put down by the builder 4 years ago. But it's doing pretty good. I still have some holes where I had my yard aerated 3 weeks ago. That's kind of a good thing. The only thing that I can see that's negative about it is I had some hard clay. It won't even fill in. Now you see those spots right there? That's not an ant mound or anything. That's the plug that got pulled out of the ground breaking down. I'm still having issues with the nutsedge, and I'm getting some crabgrass. I sprayed it. You can see the yellowness around it, but for some reason it's starting to come back in the same spot. But overall, it's still looking good. It's greening up. It's getting a little thicker. I'm cutting it right at 1 inch. I think I'm gonna go a little taller than 1 inch. I might move it up to 1.5 inches so I can help try to crowd out some of these weeds. I've been cutting it every say 4 to 5 days, but what I'm gonna do now, I'm actually gonna push it to 2 weeks, and let's see. Just want to see what it's gonna do. Now right here is where my septic tank is, and one thing that you can do, I have a cultivator here, and then all the spots that is kind of hard, I kind of push through it. You can see that. What that does, loosen up the soil, and it helps those runners actually run through the soil. Now, generally you can only do this when it's kind of wet, not when it's soggy wet, but after rain. Another thing you can do, you got a septic area, having spots where it's hard for the grass to grow, is if you do cultivate it like this, with the hopes of that your runners will run through it, is pick up the rocks. Also get all those rocks up, throw them up in the woods, whatever the case may be. But yeah, it's just a little lawn tip that you can do. You can actually put down some more topsoil. As you can see, I got some topsoil kind of in there. Some of that good black dirt. But just letting you see that a little bit. I'm hitting the rock right there. Kind of while I'm keeping at it. You can do this in any of your bare areas in your yard that you're trying to get your runners to try to run through. But let's go ahead and give you a visual around the yard. Like I said, you can see it still has a little deeper green than the neighbors. Front is looking pretty good. Up here by the sidewalk, let me show you. Now the sidewalk was awesome. That strip by the sidewalk is awesome. I mean, it's filled in. Look at it. All the way down. You can see where my tire mark where I ride my lawnmower. I've been getting off and walking this part, so that third wheel won't ride it. That filled in real good. But that's a visual of it right there. Like I said, when you drive by, it looks awesome. Look at that. That strip filled in real good. But we still got a ways to go. Like I said, this is not something that's going to happen overnight. It's all organic. It's going to take a little time. I am not getting surge growth. Memorial Day is coming up. I actually may use Ringer lawn fertilizer food. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually do it but I want to give it another boost before my family gets here. But it's looking good, y'all. Looking real good. Starting to fill in. I like that shade of green. A little darker than the neighbors. Let me see if I can show you that way. I mean, you can see the difference. It looks like a lot of bare spots, but it's actually grass. It's just something about filming this with these phones that just don't show up like you really want it to. It's not the eyeball. But yeah, that's the 3rd week update of the Milorganite Southern Bermuda lawn with heavy clay. And I'm just going to keep you updated. The only other thing, like I said, I may do some ringer later on this month. Not sure yet. If I do, I'll let you know. I'm going to try to keep it as organic as possible. Still, I'm going to stick with the Milorganite. But the only bad thing about using an organic fertilizer, it's expensive. I mean, it's costing me $70 per treatment for 15,000 square foot, 16,000 square foot yard. So, ouch. But, you know, hey, a good soil, we'll see what goes on. So stay tuned. Please subscribe. Always hit like. And that'll keep me motivated so I can keep bringing you Southerners, or even you Northerners who love Bermuda grass, an update on what kind of results I'll be getting with the Milorganite fertilized yard. Thanks again. Subscribe right now and like. Thanks.